Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I know most of you expecting me to be making the wig, but no, I got the baddest hairstylist in the game to do it for me. So what he started off with is a universal wig cap. He made sure that he laid it flat on the wig head, and then he takes some pins and secured my lace closure so he could sew that on. He does this so that the wig has a more of a realistic look. Also, it helps make sure that your wig is flat. You don't want it to look like it has any bumps and stuff. It might be a little bit low, but I've tried to do everything. This is not really my laptop I'm using right now. I'm just trying to find ways to give you guys content even though my laptop's being fixed. So what I also took notes of is the fact that he doesn't use wool like everybody else does. He uses thread, as he says this tends to last longer and it's much more stronger and durable. So yeah. Once your lace closure is secured, you are gonna now sew on the sides, which is like your front part. So he cuts a few pieces just for the sides. This is the only time, well, the only two times that he cut my hair. You actually want to try avoid cutting your weave because this, like, your hair sheds faster if you do that. So you want to like have it sewn on without having to cut any of it off. But for the front, this was an exception because this just makes it look a little bit more realistic and covers like your edges and everything much more neater than if you went straight into it. This is just a view of what it should look like in the front when you cut that piece off. Once your frontal and your lace closure and your front is secured, you're going to start off with the back. And when you do this, you don't want to leave too many gaps between every thread. So as you sew, don't leave any gaps because this is how you're going to get your wig to look flat and you don't want it to have any bumps and you don't want it to lift or anything like that. So you just want to make sure that you're not leaving any lines. And you can see how he's not cutting my weave at all. He's just turning it back but securing that by going over it, like I think he went twice or three times. I don't know how many times, but if you guys think you wouldn't be able to do this by yourself, I will link down Kholo's details down below and you guys can hit him up when you're ready to have a wig, and you guys can just use my discount code. So just let him know that I referred you and he will give you an amazing discount. So yeah. And so you guys have an understanding of how long this takes. The whole process of having your into your wig takes about 4 hours if the person is really paying attention. If it takes less time, then you know that wig is really not gonna last. It's just, I don't know, people are cheating you, you know. So a good 4 hours of wig making is how long the wig is supposed to take. Cutting. get to the top, you want to sew your hair next to the closure, not underneath it, not on top of it, like next to it, and close it up. It's just like, like when you're stitching it up, you don't put the skin on top of each other or whatever, just next to it so that it touches. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Perfect solution. When you're done making the wig, you're gonna cut off the piece of the wig where your lace closure sits, and then after that you just want to make sure you wash the hair. You know, you have to wash new hair before you start using it, and when you wash it, this is also a good way of cutting your hair, making sure that it's straight and so you don't cut too much of it. So this is a technique Kholo uses to cut hair, because I wanted a very straight, sleek bob. So he was teaching me something new. Not that I'd want to try it myself. Maybe I would after I practice, but yeah. So this is how he makes sure that the cut is straight. It's a bit too technical for me, so that's all I know. So can we have a moment for the hair that's going to be cut right now? But anyway, the reason I cut this hair is because I wanted it to frame my face a little bit better, you know, looking at my shape, head shape and all of that, and the type of look I was going for the summer. So you don't really need to cut, and if you want to avoid cutting so much hair, you'd rather get a 10-inch, because this was a 12-inch weave. So yeah, you don't need to have so much of it cut. And so you guys understand, I cut my weave at the bottom so the last bundle at the bottom could be the same length as the one on top. So it's not necessarily me cutting off the top so much or any of that. It's just making sure that it's all on that 12-inch. It's still kind of like 12 inches. It's just that I made sure that it was like a straight, if you get what I'm saying. My apologies again for the narration. I've tried to fix it, but I don't know what's going on, and this laptop is going tomorrow, so I won't have anywhere else to record this and have this up for you by Sunday. So this is the hair after it's been in the blow dryer. This hair is very dense. I love it for that very reason. I did put 3 bundles in and a frontal. So after this, I'm just gonna have it straightened, and yeah. This video was helpful in some way, so don't forget to leave a comment down below if you want to see more of those videos. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. I hope you enjoyed.